Hello everybody, so my name is Mpopi Khupe. I'm from a company called Zevoli Growth Partners. We had a table outside. I'm not sure if everybody visited our table. So we are in the business of helping small businesses to grow. We don't provide funding, but we make sure that the businesses that go through our programs are ready to apply for funding. The reason why we feel strongly about the work that we do is because we've seen so many businesses. You start your company, you register your company, and you may or may not do a business plan, and then you say, if only I could get a loan. And what we've learned is that if you're looking for a loan when you start your business, you're looking for a loan too soon. You should not be looking for a loan. You must first establish your business, and at the right time, start to look for a loan. The reason why we say that is because day one, when you start your business, you're not likely to start making enough money on that day for you to now be paying somebody else a loan. Does that make sense? But people think that I need a loan to start my business. You must start your business because you believe in your idea. Do I have a good idea? No matter how small you start, do I have a good idea? If I were to go and sell this product, do I believe somebody will buy it? And if those two answers are yes, then go and sell your product, even if you sell one. Because at least in the act of you selling it, you're proving that there's a market. You're proving that I'm not the only person that thinks that what I'm trying to sell is a good idea. You're proving that somebody else will buy it. And when you go and apply for a loan, the people or the company that you're asking for that loan are going to ask you the same question. So who out there is going to buy this thing? So we focus on making sure that your business is ready for that. But some of the things that I want to ask around the table that I find that people don't understand, that may have already tried to apply for funding and experienced some frustration. Has anybody here got a business plan that they have written? Not a business plan that somebody else has written. So if you've written your own business plan, please put your hand up. Great. Now everybody that has written their own business plan, that's an important exercise because of course you have a business plan, but it means that you understand your business. Everybody that didn't put their hand up, if you have a business plan that somebody else wrote, I would encourage you to write your own business plan. Make the time, write it, because it means that you understand your business. Again, you're going to take that business plan, you're going to go to the bank, you're going to go to the IDC, you're going to go to whoever, and they're going to ask you questions about your business. If you haven't written your own business plan, you're not going to be able to answer those questions. If you can't answer those questions, they are not going to give you the money, because it means that you don't understand your own business. Now, who around the room has developed a good idea and went and tested the idea by selling that product to any number of people, and those people were willing to pay for that product that you're selling? Who has done that? Who I have developed a product, I think it's a great product, I've tested it to the market and people have bought it. Okay, I want to see by a show of hands. Do you see that the number of hands that are up are reducing? Did everybody notice that? So my argument then is, those of us that don't have a business plan and have not tested the market, do we really believe that we're ready for funding? I'm going to ask one last question related to that. So who has written their own business plan, tested it with the market and somebody was willing to pay, and has produced a set of financial statements? Even less hands. This is the journey that the people that you're asking for money take you through. Those are the important things that they want to see. And if they don't see those things, they can't make a decision about whether you're going to be able to pay them back. And so what do? They decline your application. I really strongly encourage you to pay attention to those three things before you even consider going outside of your company for money. Now, where do we come in as Zevoli? Because we've been working with small businesses for many, many years, and we've supported over 2,000 small businesses just to develop them to a point where they can get funding. What we have learned is that even the businesses that we've supported, so a business finishes our program and they have a business plan, they understand their financials and they've tested that product in the market. When those businesses have to go and apply for funding, they still don't know where to go. So we've developed a series of funding handbooks. We've got the first one here today. Mamaitse, are you here? Or if anybody who doesn't mind, no, don't give it to me. Show it to the people. Please just show them the cover. So we've developed this funding handbook. It's available for free on our website. You can download it. This first one profiles development finance institutions. Does everybody know what a development finance institution is? Anybody? Anybody? I want to stop hearing the sound of my voice, so I want somebody else to tell us. Can anybody here please tell us what a development finance institution is? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. Thank you, sir. Yes, please. You can borrow the mic. Yeah. Thank you, Ndatu. Thank you. Now, the reason why we decided to start with a handbook on development finance institutions is because their mandate is to develop businesses that wouldn't normally be able to get funding from other institutions. And we know that as black people, a lot of the time if you go to the bank, the first thing they tell you is, do you have collateral? What's collateral? Collateral is an asset. Where would I get an asset from if I could never participate actively in order for me to buy a house that I've now paid off, that I can now put down as collateral? So in other words, I'm never going to get a loan from you, right? Yeah. This is where the DFIs come in. Now the DFIs are more lenient on certain requirements that the bank would ask you for. That's the first thing. The second thing I want to tell you about DFIs is a lot of DFIs, let's say you go and you apply for a R1 million loan. Depending on what it is that you want to do with that money, that DFI can give you a portion of that loan as a grant. So you approve a R1 million loan, but 200,000 of that I actually don't have to pay back because they're trying to reduce the burden of you paying them back by giving you a grant. People don't know this. In this handbook, we've put in all this information. So we've made this handbook as easy as possible for you to navigate. I was listening to the lady that was talking about NYDA. In fact, as she was talking, I was checking if we've put all that information in the handbook. We've profiled all the DFIs, including CEDA and NYDA, and we've said to you, these are the kind of funds that they have, these are the kind of businesses that they fund, these are the things that they want you to bring when you apply for funding. Those things include a business plan, those things include your financials. Obviously it includes other things, but if you don't have those two things, please don't even start that process. You're going to frustrate yourself because they're not going to look at your application. But I urge you to understand the funding solutions that are offered by development finance institutions that are relevant to you. If I'm in manufacturing, there's a different one. If I'm in agriculture, there's a different one. If I'm in retail, there's a different one. Make sure that you understand the one that's relevant to you. Understand the requirements, and especially understand whether or not it comes with a grant component. And if it does, follow all their instructions to the T so that you can access at least the grant component if they approve your loan. Please do visit our website and download the handbook. We're going to do many others. This one is on development finance institutions. We're going to do one on retail banks. Everybody talks about venture capital. Some of us don't understand what it means. We're going to do one on venture capital and all other types of funding that are available in the market for SMEs. But don't start the journey if you're not ready. You're wasting your time and you're wasting the DFI's time, and you're going to get very frustrated. Rather find somebody that will help you get ready, but don't allow that person to write your business plan. Don't do that, because when you go and present, you will not be able to articulate it well. I hope that makes sense. Are there any questions? Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I wish you everything of the best with all your businesses. Apparently, they'll be taken afterwards. Yeah. I wish everybody all the best with their businesses. I think it takes immense courage, and the work that we do as entrepreneurs in this country is exceptionally important. So don't give up on yourself. Persevere. Pay attention to your business and give it your all. Truly give it your all. Because if you put in the time and the effort, you'll see the result. But if you cut corners, and again, I go to the business plan, and somebody else writes your business plan, you're going to bear the consequences as well. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for your time.